am my own hero. I saved me.
And then let's just see what comes through for the Viking Nordic thing. I am so curious about this.
Is there a specific question you have about it?
Well, okay, since you don't know what I'm talking about, you're kind of the blind one here. My question would then be, am I correct about my thoughts around the existence of the Nordic reality as a plane of existence? Or do I have it off? What do you feel?
I'm feeling like they have their plane, but they could not help themselves from coming and visiting other planes.
And for everyone around you and for your whole family.
Yeah, so I do think that they mostly have their own place, but they somehow manage to influence, for instance, like humanity. Like they let themselves be known just enough, or they interacted with humans at some point. So that's what I'm getting.
What about you, Danica?
I'm being told, to answer your question, this is what I'm being told, that you're 75% correct. I'm being shown like it looks like a pie diagram, and it's cut like into thirds, and like 2/3 of it is orange and the last third is blue, but I'm not quite sure what the meaning behind those colors is.
I'm not either. What about you, Ariel?
It's not letting me in. I think it's because it's one of the most recent songs. It's a song, it's called I Think I Got You Beat. It's not letting me in. And I have a strong sensation like right here on my cheek.
Interesting. Okay, let me see. I wonder if there's trauma for you there. So because when I just asked, I was like, why is she not allowed to go there? They were like, it's too soon. And then I said, too soon to what? And they said, to her lifetime. Wait, so what?
Hell yeah.
No, wait,
Love
now I want to know.
Me.
Well,
Love
no, like, let me see. Let's phrase it differently. Just curious, did they already beat their level? What do you feel, Melissa?
No.
Oh, that's so crazy. Okay. Ariel?
Every developer has an exit point, like has its exit. It's like where it doesn't let you all the way out, but you can what is decimate? No, decimate's not a nice word, but it, like I said, no, but they can also come in and out.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I was getting, and I felt like they exploited a loophole somehow. And so that's why they haven't mastered the level. They got themselves all into this loophole. They found their fun area to play in, and they got no intention of moving on or moving up, I should say.
What do you feel, Danica?
That makes a lot of sense why I'm feeling that about the colors, because I feel like the orange feels like where they used to be kind of scattered about, and then it feels like the smaller blue part is like they're funneling through there and they're like more closely connected in that area. It feels like a darker area though, that feels more kind of hidden.
See, when you were talking about the pie chart and the colors, I was imagining the blue almost like a portal.
Oh, like there's a section of them that have no intention of playing the game correctly.
Yes.
Just like we have. Because we got people on this plan who have no intentions of playing that correctly. Are they working together to distort
like as a cohesive group?
There is a distortion of I believe there's a beam of light, literally, like think about a rod of light. I think that's one of the reasons why the cross is a little bit of a hidden sigil against our ascension, because I believe there's all like the pillar, there's always been, that's in iconography everywhere, it's from our path to the higher levels is a pillar of light. And so when you wear something that has a cutoff on either side of it, because they've always shown me that the effects of the cross as we know it has like a little bit, inverted or not, has a similar sign to me, which is like a capping of the light. And I don't think it's a negative thing to wear crosses or to have them on you. I think that you make what it is, but I think that their intention was to distort it. But anyways, in that distortion, it would have to happen on each plane because each level is like an elevator door. You'd need, distorting one plane of existence would not be enough. So it makes sense that there'd be some group that would be scurrying on the backside of this pillar, doing whatever it's doing to try and distort each gaming system. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I feel like the ones that are doing it though, that are leaving the level, it almost feels hidden, and it's comically drawn, where you have a hole with the badly placed stuff over it to hide it.
Oh, like like in the cartoons where you're just like, if I just cover it up. How strange. Do souls from our level ever go and help out that level, and vice versa? I got told in very specific allowed instances, not very often.
Yeah, I mean, if it does happen, it's not the norm.
Exception. Yes. It's almost like you have to get, they're showing me you have to get extra paperwork to do that. Like there has to be a reason. You have to be there has to be an allowed reason. That's so weird. They keep saying allowed reason. What's the allowed reason? Oh, you can only do it if you finished. You can't pop in and out if you haven't finished it. So I guess like our like the unspoken ones who ascended out of this plane in a rainbow body, they can go help them out, but we are not. We are still very much needing help. That's funny. Okay, I can live with that.
I want to work out this feeling that I have. I feel like people get tricked into thinking that they're going to go help. Maybe because I feel like they end up in this desolate land with what I can only describe really is like fodder to a dragon. You know how people go into the desolate land and there's a dragon that will come and get them. So I'm kind of wondering if there is like another in between that happens.
Yeah, because I was hearing you'd have to be, I don't know what this means, but I was hearing you have to be deranged to go.
Really? Why?
Because nobody in their right mind would go there.
What it feels like.
Well, I just got so dizzy. Is that a defense against the plane of existence itself?
It almost feels like you don't know everything that comes along with it. Like you always want what you don't have.
Mm-hmm. I was seeing it like a deal too. The closest way I can describe it is very like voodoo. You're making these deals that you don't really know the full contract for. You're just seeing the top line.
That's so fascinating. Well, that's cool. I was very curious about that. So thank you
Took
guys.
a dark turn.
Well, I mean, it's just fascinating because it is one of those things where it's like, of course we'd be up to, we don't know what we don't know, we'd be up to something. I plan to look into that more. I'm so curious. Okay. All right, let's get to the personal questions. So,